I see the embarrassment when he eats. I see when he eats, he goes like this. He hides into his seat. Because I see him. I see his food. I'm like, I can see.
Welcome to Catching Up with Al. So I've recently decided to just write down my points, otherwise my mind is all over the place. So if you see me looking at the side or looking down, it's because I'm busy looking at these notes over here so that I don't go off trail or, or just go all over the place. Right? So let's just get into it.
That's like me cooking and hiding my 3-4 pieces of meat separately, watch everyone eating.
So this to me was actually funny, hey? Because yeah, fun on a GASH1, guys. GASH1 is such a weird and funny character, like an awkward character. So when this was happening, it was just like so funny to me. So last night, Tuls, Libo, and Acacia decided enough is enough, right? They wanted to bring up and discuss the fact that when GASH1 is cooking in the kitchen, they've noticed that he will stash food away for himself, or when he's busy tasting the food, he'll take pieces and eat while he's cooking, or they'll find that they found that when he's dishing up, he will dish up more for himself more than they do for the others, right? So they were complaining about it, saying it's not fair because everyone is starving, like no one is better than anyone here, they're all equal, whatnot. Libo even made it a point to point out that sometimes when he's eating, he will wait for everyone else to eat, and then he'll isolate himself and like eat alone so that no one can see that he has more food than the rest of the housemates. Yeah, this was actually really funny. A meeting was then called to address the situation.
He's gonna look at it as an attack, and he's gonna, not even, and then he's gonna target me. Do you get what I mean? But like, it's your age thing has changed things, man. You don't want to piss off. Like, we're bringing it up because we're not sure how to go about it. Not that you will have an answer either. Yeah. But because we're in the meeting, we don't want to seem like it's that person or that person or that person.
So Libo, Tuls, and Acacia were busy discussing this outside, and they wanted to figure out how they're gonna go about it, because now they want to bring it up that GASH1, we see what you're doing, right? But then they're also afraid that now GASH1 is going to personalize it, and then at the end of the day, because of how the head of house situation, the deputy head of house situation, and how the process of nomination is going, they don't want to have a target on their backs. So they want to address it, but then they are also afraid that now GASH1 is going to be gunning for them, right? So what they did is they called Sis Tamara and Yoli aside to let them know what is going on. So Sis Tamara decided that it's going to be better for everyone if instead of them talking to GASH1 aside or whatever, she's going to call a meeting for everyone in the house and just generalize the situation so that no one is going to feel attacked, or it's not going to feel like a personal attack, and that no one is going to have a target on their backs, right? So Sis Tamara called out the meeting to address the situation, and then he generalized the whole thing, right? And GASH1 was actually not even aware that the meeting was about him. He was just busy picking on his nails.
Eating at the same times, eating the same thing if we can, but like that, not people making extra stuff. Also,
and then Big Brother was doing that thing, when someone is talking about someone else in the house, and then Big Brother takes the camera and moves it to that person so you can see who the people are talking about. That's what he was doing. So the camera kept moving to GASH1 the whole time while Sis Tamara was addressing the issue, right? So now the funniest part for me is the fact that, like, Tuls did mention that he can be a mene when he wants to be, right? Because he is afraid that, okay, GASH1 is going to find this a bit shady. He doesn't want GASH1 to now attack him and nominate him if ever he becomes the head of house, right? So what he does now is he pulls GASH1 to the side because he wants to cover his back. And then he goes about it in a sense of, oh, I wanted to give you a heads up because people have been talking. People have been noticing that you are stashing away the food. People have been noticing that you have been eating more food than the rest of us. And, it's like not fair. And so I just wanted to come and give you a heads up before the meeting, but I didn't get a chance to. So now the funny thing to me is like, who are these people, Tuls? People is you are people. Like, it's the fact that he's saying people, but like he is actually people because he's the one who initiated the meeting in the first place. He's the one who who wanted to address the issue. He's the one who was like, no, let's just like sort this out, guys. This cannot go on anymore. So now who is this people that you were talking about?
People see those kind of things and they talk about it. So earlier on, I wanted to give you a heads up that, yo, this is happening.
The first pizza.
So for me, it's the way in which he is covering his back. And the fact that now that he is busy covering his back, he's not calling Libo and Acacia with him so that they can all cover their backs. Like, he's a real many, this one, guys. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Before I forget, I also want to ask you to please subscribe, and then give this video a thumbs up if you love it. And also don't forget to press on the notifications button if you don't want to miss any of my other videos that I will be uploading. Thank you, guys.